Welcome back to Let's Play Trails in the Sky FC. Last time, we continued our Bose patrol. Today we're going to do the last part of our Bose patrol and move on with the story. So we're going to go to Revenue Village and the Krone Pass checkpoint. I have haze on. Enemies should be unaware of my presence. Right now it looks like the orchard farmers are gathered at the village elder's house to talk. Ooh, are we able to listen in on their meeting? I sure wish I were born in Bose. There are no orchards in Bose, so I wouldn't be stuck helping like this all the time. I think if Vince had been born into a merchant family, things would have been a real mess. For starters, he doesn't even like to study. I'm glad I started this place with Lemon. Now I've got to work harder to make this place a success. Welcome everyone! I've just finished making some fresh fruit juice. How about glad? Are you here to buy some fruit? If you're looking for my husband, he's over at the village elder's house. Those guys from the army are still standing guard outside the mine. Looks like they're investigating. Whew. Now that I've got the saplings planted, we'll finally be able to take a break. Hi, let me talk to you, woman. My husband, who's gone out to a meeting, is late getting home. I sure hope he can work things out with Gray. Oh, no. Please tell me they aren't arguing at the meeting. I want to grow delicious fruit in my own way. I can't agree with the use of machines. Man, those two could just learn to get along. I could head to Bose without any reservations. Well, I'll see my wife and son who are already waiting for me in Bose. I'm not saying that we should sacrifice the taste of the fruit in favor of shipping quality. I'm just saying that we should learn to make some quality of fruit, but more effectively. Wonder why I can't get him to understand. If we could get Grace's cooperation, I'm sure things will work out just fine. Goodness, we can't seem to get anywhere with these talks. The village meeting is over. Things always end up like this whenever those two come face to face. Well, you gotta eventually reach an agreement. This actually makes me think of a subplot in a later Trails game that kind of carries over two games. It does get resolved happily though by the end of the second game. It's a bit of a high stakes ending, but we'll get to that eventually. That's a long ways off. And as they just said, I very much went the wrong way first. Good job, mate. Hey, this place is off limits. You're not allowed inside. You'd only... Okay. This place is currently under investigation. Okay, dialogue hasn't changed. And that is the patrol of Bose done. We have finally concluded the story in Bose. It is time to head on to the next region. That's exciting. And unfortunately, the Chapter 2 plot will be longer than the Chapter 1 plot. Is there anyone at the crib? I realized I didn't control the boat. I will say, by the way, I've decided I'm gonna save all the book readings, news reports, and Carnelia chapters alike for the end of the process. The news reports will serve as a good reflection on the journey, and then the Carnelia books, well, they're better off being done at the end of the game when we have all the chapters. Man, we finally made it up here. Once you pass through this checkpoint, we're supposed to be in the Ruan region, right? Yep, that's supposed to be what's on the other side. But unfortunately, it's almost sundown. Maybe we should ask them to let us stay here for the night. I guess we could do that, but we've also got the option to hurry down through the pass and rest at an inn at the foot of the mountain, right? Crossing through the pass at night would be dangerous. With our field of vision limited, we would be on bad footing. There's also the possibility we could fall off the cliff if we were attacked by nocturnal monsters. I wouldn't recommend it. You're right, I guess it could be pretty dangerous. It looks like all we can do is explain our situation to soldiers at the checkpoint. Well, this is unusual. We don't get many travelers at this hour. Did you get lost hiking along the trail? No, not exactly. We're bracers, just so you know. Estelle showed the soldier her junior air bracer manual. Wow, I'm surprised to see that someone your age is a bracer. So are you here with work then? No, actually, we're traveling around the kingdom to become senior bracers. So we figured we'd travel on foot to get in some training instead of using an airline. We're going to travel around the whole kingdom on foot? Maybe it has to do with being young, but kids are certainly fired up these days. Maybe that's a bit of an oversight. I'm going to have to tell you that trying to head down through the pass now would be suicide. Recently, we've had an untold number of monsters appearing in the area. It's quite peculiar, really. We've got a rest stop for travelers, so it'd be best to stay there for the night. Sweet, thanks a bunch. This will really help us out a lot. Don't mention it. Just talk to Chief Warrant Officer when you're ready to hit the sack. He's in the guard station straight ahead. What's wrong? You're welcome to go in. If you feel like taking a rest, please let the chief know. What happens if you try to leave? The sun is saying it will be too dangerous to head back to Lauer. Let's explain. Okay. Since this place is at such a high altitude, it gets really cold after dark. Huh? What are you kids doing hiking at a time like this? It's pretty cold out there, huh? It's almost time for me to go on duty. I better hurry up and eat while I can. Huh? And you are? We apologize for intruding at this hour, but we were actually wondering. Joshua explained the situation and asked if they could stay the night, and so I tried to make her eyes as large and yearning as she could in the hopes of scoring some free food as well. I see, well that's no problem. I can see from the emblem that you're bracers. Feel free to use the room next to you. We really appreciate this, sir. So this is the room for travelers, huh? Yeah, let's get that fireplace on, shall we? Ah, it's so nice and warm. But you know what just feels so much more cozy than these things. Yeah, I agree. Orman stoves may heat up quickly and they're certainly efficient, but they can't compare with the feel of a real wood burning stove. True, but these ones are much easier to use. Hey, sorry to bother you. I heard from the chief that you'll be staying the night. If you need anything for dinner, we'll be happy to share what we have with you if you'd like. Really? That would be wonderful, thanks. No worries, after the airliners were in service, the number of travelers coming through here drastically decreased. Honestly, with all the free time we've got, well, we welcome any guest coming through here. Well, in that case, we'll really make sure to eat out. Alright then, give us a little time to get supper in order. And, full disclosure here, I think it's Usher's night to cook, so I hope your stomachs aren't delicate. There sure was a lot of rivalry going on over the Sky Bandit incident, but there are quite a few nice soldiers once you start to talk to them on a person level. Yeah, that's true. Although I think Liberal is about the only place you're going to find nice soldiers. Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't take me too seriously, I was just thinking out loud. In the meantime, let's put our bags down somewhere. Oh man, I'm so stuffed. They said not to expect much, but the food was pretty good, didn't you think? Yeah, it was certainly like nothing I've ever had before. Excuse me for disturbing you. Oh, sir, the meal was delicious. Thanks so much. Yes, thank you. Really? You must save tight expensive iron, too. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. Anyway, we've had another guest arrive, so if it's not too much trouble, could you two share the same room? Another guest? In the middle of the night like this? They must have some serious guts to be hiking around the mountains at this hour. But no, we don't mind. It's not like we're paying to stay here either. I really appreciate that. He's actually in the same line of work as the both of you, so I'm sure you'll get along just fine. Huh? Same line of work. Knew I'd seen you two somewhere before. Agate! You're the Heavy Blade Agate. Oh, so you know each other already, huh? By the way, Agate, what do you two plan to do about dinner? I appreciate the invitation, but I had time before coming up here. All I need is somewhere to crash for the night. Understood. Go ahead and divide up the beds amongst yourselves. Alright, good night. Now if I remember right, weren't you Cassius' kids? What are you doing sleeping in a place like this? What happened to Scheherazade? Cher returned to Ruan. Now it's just the two of us traveling together. We're thinking of making our way around the kingdom in order to become senior bracers. We're going to see the places we want to protect and train so that we can do just that. Senior bracers? Traveling the entire kingdom on foot? But you really are a bunch of carefree brats, aren't you? What did you just call us? There's no way the two of you are going to simply become senior bracers. Use your brains and think about it for a moment. Say what you want, but we've helped in the rest of the Sky Bandits. We've even got some recommendations, so quit treating us like we're a bunch of kids. Oh, that? I heard all about it from Old Man Luther. Alright, let me put it to you this way. Suppose you had been the only ones there. Do you think you could have solved the incident? Just you two alone, without Shehrazade's help. Well, I think it would have been very difficult. That's pretty obvious when you think about it, huh? You two are newbies and little brats, to say the least. Not to mention you're lacking in strength and experience. You don't have the ability to make quick, sound judgments. If you get all caught up in yourselves and forget that, one of these days you're going to get the rug pulled out from under you. We're not all caught up in ourselves. How about yourself, Mr. Macho Man? What were you thinking trying to hike through the pass at this hour of the night? You're either playing careless, or maybe that bandana's just a little too tight. Watch your mouth, brat! I'm trying to hone my skills unlike you amateurs. And besides, I'm here for work. Don't try and compare my actions with your tourist training. Work? For the guild? Yeah, that's right. The work your old man forced on me. Huh? Dad pushes work onto you? Forget about it. I've got an early day ahead of me, so I need to get some rest. You two quit talking and get some sleep too. Ah, he just avoided finishing the conversation. Well, he did drop a tidbit about that. That's something at least. Enough already, you two. Just shut the hell up and let me sleep. You better stop poking around where you should, or you're gonna get burned. So why don't you get your behinds over to Ruan and do some jobs as on the bulletin board? That's far better suited for the likes of you. Hey! Looks like he's asleep, and just as quickly as someone I know. Don't you even dare suggest that I'm anything like this jerk. What's his deal anyway? It seems to me like he's all he's trying to do is pick a fight. Relax yourself. Sure, we're still just novices at this. It could be that he just said that he'd do us because he was worried about us. You really think so, Joshua? Wish I could say for sure, but I don't know. But you definitely get the one thing right. We should turn in for the night. We still gotta hike down through the pass tomorrow. I'm all riled up now, but I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Unless we do all the shit that's phrased and then go to sleep. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't wake up with the way he's snoring. Don't even think about it. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to take over for you. Or is it that time already? It really makes me wonder if anyone really needs to stay on guard with nobody coming through here. Don't you think it'd be better if we just kept the gate locked all night? Unfortunately, rules are rules and it's our job to follow them. We just got over the Sky Bandit mess and now things seem to be going downhill. What's the matter? Did you hear, son? It sounds like some rustling leaves. You sure it's not just the wind? What the? A pack of wolves? You've gotta be kidding me. What was that? Sounds like something's going on. I'm going to check it out. You two stay here. And now you just wait a minute. I think we better go see for ourselves, just in case. Of course that's what we should do. Whoa! This is bad news. We better hurry and back them up. Hey, forget you, kid. Why are you trying to stop us from helping? Can you call yourself a bracer? Don't get me wrong, it's just that's the army checkpoint. Yeah! Don't get me wrong, it's just that it's the army checkpoint, not yours. These guys are low trained, so they should be able to take care of them in no time. You just be getting in the way. But I'm pretty sure we could. It's just like you said, this is our job. Now get back inside, you two. But. Crap. What the heck's going on here? Estelle, the other side. It seems like something's happening on the Ruan side of the checkpoint. What? Incredible! It's even stronger than the rumor suggests. Ha! So you intend to surround me, huh? You're pretty clever for a bunch of mutts. We've got you covered. Hey, get back inside. You can't stop us from helping you out. I'll try to help you out without getting anyway. Fine, whatever. Let's make sure not to get caught beneath my heavy blade. We get a fight with Agate! Or as Snow likes to call him, asshole. And I agree. Yes, group up. Joshua, you focus on these things. I think I'm over leveled. Nice miss! Agate's level is 22? Looks like we managed to take care of them all. Yeah, there were a lot of them, and they were pretty formidable. It looks like you handled yourself better than I would have expected. But then again, maybe it's only natural if you learn the basics from your old man. Huh? Don't get me wrong, I mean you did well for newbies. You're still a heck of a long way off from becoming senior bracers though. Hey, was everything okay over here? Yeah, it's all good. We took care of every last one of them. How's your injured guy? Luckily, he just suffered a few minor cuts and bruises. I'm just glad that you happened to be here. I should have expected as much from the heavy blade Agate. I didn't do much, and these kids didn't do a half-bad job either. Is that so? Well, thanks to you too then. Sure. Well, we intend to patrol the area just in case. How about you guys get inside and get some rest? We'll do that, but you be careful. Alright, I guess it's time for me to get back to bed. I shouldn't have to worry about any other dangers tonight, so you two be good kids and get some sleep. Ha! Am I imagining things, or did he just give us a compliment? He may have recognized our ability. Maybe he's a lot more straightforward than we made him out to be. I don't know about that. But he only talks big, that's for sure. And that's the Ruan checkpoint attack done. Estelle, wake up. Ugh, come on, can't a woman have her beauty sleep? Huh? Joshua? It's already time to go to the guild? What are you talking about? This is Krone Pass checkpoint. Oh right, we had that monster scare last night and... Huh? Where'd the redheaded jerk go? Looks like he took off early this morning. Apparently he had an urgent job to attend to. Oh, after we helped them fend off those monsters last night too. How rude of him not to say anything before we leave. It's not that big of a deal, Estelle. How about we get rid of ourselves? I'd like to make it through the pass by noon. Alright, it's off to Ruan we go. And that is where we're going to end today's video. Next time on Trails in the Sky, we head to Ruan. I'll see y'all then.